season of giving, why not make your gifts extra special with a one-of-a-kind card?
La Familia Green offers handmade, eco-friendly cards and stickers, and a portion of every sale helps an animal in need. Molly Green joins us with more. Molly, welcome to the show.
Hi, G and Sarah.
Okay, I have been a big fan of your cards before I got to personally meet you.
Yeah.
And your cards are carried by every boutique, not only in Chicago, but all over the country.
Sometimes I get recognized,
Right?
and it's very flattering. So.
Yeah, are you surprised at how touching and how meaningful your cards are to people?
Well, I think I make what I like. I never make anything that I feel like, oh, I think that would be a good seller, or this is popular right now, so I'm going to make that. I just make what I respond to, and so in turn, other people seem to respond to that.
So you have a degree in painting and printmaking, correct?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so how do you go from that to deciding I'm going to make a card line? This is such a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
And all of these cards are your designs,
Yeah.
your artistry. How did you decide to do the cards, that's what you were going to focus your artistic skills on?
I liked, when I was in school, I liked making multiples and collecting ephemera, and my grandmother always sent cards and I saved them so they were always around me.
Aww,
and I was
that's so
inspired by them.
sweet.
And then when I graduated, I worked at a stationery store, Paperboy on Belmont, which doesn't exist anymore, but it was an iconic stationery store here in Chicago. And I made a lot of wedding invitations for people over the years. And I started selling my cards there, and it took off. And at that time, cards were millennials were really into cards, and it was coming back and having a kind of a booming moment.
A nice handwritten note sent through snail mail. So meaningful, right?
Yeah. So then I just kind of grew it from, I started working there part-time then, and then just switched over to full-time doing this.
What I love about your cards, it's very much art that people it's accessible. It's art that people can afford and people can send, and it's so special because I also think it combines a lot of your passions. One of them, which of course is animals, and I know this because you foster animals, you have a lot of animals in your family. Can you tell us about some of your subjects?
And I oftentimes feature my animals in
your pets.
And them, so this is Keith.
This is Keith.
And Randy at the end.
Over here with Keith here.
Keith, and then Randy's 3 down,
right there's
there.
Randy. Look at this.
Charlie is down on the end there.
There we go, right there. Yep. And I love that your pets have very human, regular names. Like Keith, Charlie, Randy.
Keith was a foster fill, and we had the Partridge family, so he was the one that we had left was Keith.
Oh, funny. I love that.
And Charlie just fits her, and then Randy was, when I was a little kid, I had a crush on a boy named Randy.
So you kept that
Shout
name
out
up.
to Randy. I love all the Chicago-centric stuff, and you've got so much of it. I mean, happy birthday Chicago style with a deep dish pizza. It's so much more than just a happy birthday card.
Yeah, and the Chicago cards are, they're always really popular, and then I do them for other cities too. So my stores in Philadelphia have a bunch of Philly things. My stores in San Francisco have a bunch of Bay Area designs.
Do you feel like you have to keep your finger on the pulse then of what's? I mean, you've got the rat in Chicago, the rat
I know.
hole,
I feel like I do have to kind of know what's the I have the dibs card. I sort of need to know.
There's you and your hubby Pete, who's a producer over at WGN Radio.
Yeah, he's working right now.
Yeah,
on the
there you are selling your cards.
I do feel like I need to do. I have to do research to find what's less obvious but is the thing.
Yes, of each city that you're doing. Yes, and you do all of your work on the iPad.
I do. I used to do everything by hand, so I did a lot of screen printing in school, and that is one thing. I liked how just a card could be small, clean, compact. I didn't need a lot of space, and things weren't going to get messy if I was going to make a card. I could do it in my apartment. So I started by drawing everything by hand, and then I would cut paper out and make them too, and then I would layer it together. And then my friend Molly Bishop, who's an artist here in Chicago too, was like, you should start just doing this on the iPad. And so now I draw them in layers so that
you're showing us here, right?
Yeah, so
perfect.
I'll do just the drawing part of it.
Okay.
So that's just the color part of it underneath.
And then
I can do just the
different layers,
just the drawing part of it too. So I still layer it on top. So it's still the same kind of screen printing process where
Yeah.
You're doing the different layers.
But you
on top.
draw this. This is
Yeah.
drawn by your stylist there.
Right.
So it's just like
It's still
you-
all by hand and then just printed by an eco-friendly print shop after.
Okay, oh my goodness, look at this. If you got this card in the mail, are you kidding me? Do you know how happy you would be? You know how happy?
I would be very happy.
Look at that. Just some animals there.
The
These
best
are all
part
your
is
pets.
too, you do so much
cute.
charity work.
Yeah, so like my sweatshirt is, which are available right now for
Yeah,
Rescue
so
Chicago.
cute.
Rescues will have me do a design for them, and then it's usually like offered on bonfires where you can order like a T-shirt or a sweatshirt or through them. So I can like we've raised almost $10,000 with this sweatshirt.
That's
so
awesome.
I can't necessarily give that to them, but if I can draw something to raise that money,
Absolutely.
This is the cutest sweatshirt ever. And then of course you have stickers as well, which are awesome little stocking stuffers. I love
Amazing.
everything that you do.
Oh, thank you.
Incredible.
Thanks so much for being here,
All right,
Molly.
thank
Sharing
you.
your art with us. You can find La Familia Green cards at the Greenleaf Art Center. It's in Rogers Park. For more information, you can head to lafamiliagreen.com. Find them on Instagram as well.